So that's a bad start to the day. A massive lamb, and she's just choked it. I'm really frustrated because that's 2 lambs now that have been lost that could have lived. Very fast. 2 lambs within 10 minutes is Bambi. We're turning some triplets out. The first of the triplets are going out in the field. Come on, guys. This is the 12th set of triplets that we have. And they look really good. Here we are again. It is... oh. It won't focus. The camera will not focus. But anyway, we are focused on a ewe having twins. She's had one. It is about 12-ish and the rain and wind is back after a nice morning on Wednesday, is it today? The rain and wind is back. It's not super cold and it's not as bad as yesterday. So she's just getting down and having a push. So far today, triplets, and this is twins. I think it will be twins very soon. I think it's at the head.
Yeah, it's coming.
We're very far away. We like to give our sheep some privacy. But it looks like the head is out and it's moving, so that's good.
She just needs to get up.
2 ended up being a surprise 3. But they all look good, so no complaints from us, and she's mothering them well, they look good. But it's pretty grim, again, isn't it, Nick? Yeah. So we're coming in for a night in the hotel. So this sheep, it's Wednesday afternoon, this sheep went in the adopter on Sunday. And we're hoping that it might have been enough time for her to accept the lamb that she's taken on. She's been very, very super calm. So yeah, so let's move the lambs into that pen. Pretty calm right now, but we'll have to give it a bit of time, won't we? She's not reacting in a bad way. It's 8:10 on what has been a fairly rainy, miserable day. We did have that nice sunrise. We have just watched this ewe in the triplets. It's another triplet landed. So with it being going to night time, we're going to bring them in. Lamb wise, I think that before we got to this sheep here, I think we've lambed about 32 ewes and I think we've got about 66 lambs. So that's where we are. On the 10th of April, and we started on the 2nd. So it's 10 o'clock and we have just lambed the last 2. I helped them a little bit come along. So it's probably a good job just to make sure that they're well and that they weren't born outside at this time. It's windy and not very nice outside. And the second born one had a leg back and the third born one had a leg back, which means they may have been more difficult to give birth to. Bit tired this morning. I don't even know what day it is. Is it Thursday? I'm off to check for new lambs. Oh, I feel like we should be due some twins today, as we seem to have had mostly triplets. So I can see a head out. I can't catch her on my own, so I'm going to have to get Nick to come and help me. I don't know whether the lamb's going to be alive or not. So we found the lamb like this. It's only got one leg out. I'm pretty sure it's dead. So that is a bad start to the day. A massive lamb, and she's just choked it because the leg wasn't forward. But it's a shame because I've seen it like that before, where they've had the head out and they've been alive, but it can't have been dead long, unfortunately. Anyway, these hard things happen during lambing. We are now going to turn out some ewes and lambs. I think it's a better day today, milder and possibly not raining. There we go. Some twins out. More twins. A bit of sunshine. There's one of our homebred sheep who's had 3 sisters. 3 fantastic sisters. So this is the Triplets nursery field, and we're going to introduce some creep for these lambs, which is what we did last year. So these are the first adoptions. So there's now a vacancy in the adopter pen. So this group is the mules. Do you want to help them out, Nick?
They can make it out.
Lovely mule, set of mule lambs, very nice. And all the ewes are desperate to go out. I'm sure the lambs are enjoying it too. They can play, and hopefully we're going to get better weather now for a few days. What's happening, Nick?
So we've just taken a triplet off of her mum and given her to one that lost a lamb this morning. So she's got no lambs, and now she's just taken straight away to this adopted lamb, which is great.
So we've just lambed this one here, expertly lambed by me. So the leg was back, so it was just a case of finding the leg and bringing it forward. It's quite a big, fluffy lamb, isn't it? And then over there, we've just lambed one, expertly caught by Nick. This sheep was so tired, she didn't have any life left in her, did she?
No.
So after the disappointment of this morning, we didn't want that to happen again, did we?
Yeah.
This is the other 2. So they are today's twins. Popped down to the farm, came back, and she's got 2 over there. So we're doing a little water delivery. Over there, over there. So we don't have to walk to the pond. We're doing our little evening walk around. It's been a good day, but it's drizzling now. But it has been drier, warm. And this is the nursery field. So we've turned out loads today. And so yeah, just checking all the ewes and lambs are together, that they're okay. As well as doing the feeding and checking of the others. But yeah, love the nursery field. It definitely puts a smile on my face seeing lambs running around outside. Far better than indoors. This is the sheep that ended up at the vet. I think you can tell she's not feeling great, but her little lamb, her one lamb, is doing okay. This ewe lost her lamb yesterday morning, so she's adopted a triplet and she loves it, so that's really good. And these are triplets that can go out today. So it's Friday morning, it is a bit breezy, but it's not raining, so it's good. I've been up the fields twice, looping around, checking everyone, and there's one in the triplets lambing, so I'm taking the truck up and we're going to have to sit and observe for a few minutes. I'm really upset this morning. Oh, God. Being sleep deprived probably doesn't help in this situation, but I'm really upset because I was watching, right, I was watching this sheep and she was lambing and I got really up close to her and nothing was visible and she was just pushing, but I thought she'll be a few more minutes. So I went down to the farm, came back up, 20 minutes later, the lamb was out, but the birth sac was over the mouth and she was licking it from the wrong end, and I must have been seconds, minutes too late to save the lamb. And so I'm just really pissed off that I should have just stayed there and just watched for longer. But it's so hard because I've got sheep everywhere, lambs everywhere. I've got all sorts of responsibilities that I have to take care of and I can't just spend all day sat in the field. So I'm just really frustrated. I'm really frustrated and annoyed at myself, and just annoyed because that's 2 lambs now that have been lost that could have lived. So I have been watching her and she didn't get on with pulling that lamb out, so I've just pushing the lamb out, so I've just pulled it out. I think it's okay. I don't know why she wasn't pushing it. It was there. It's a dead one, sadly. Let me know. These lambs have just gone off into the nursery field, and over here we have one of twins. It's not all bad. Breakfast time in the Triplets field. It's 1:30 on Friday and I'm feeling a bit calmer after the upset of this morning. Obviously it's just frustrating when you feel like you're giving it your all, you know, compromising on the amount of sleep and rest you get in order to try and, you know, not only sleep and rest is compromised, but you don't go out anywhere, you don't do anything, you just give it everything. And then you still get big disappointments like that where you just timed it wrong by a few minutes or you're just unlucky. But I guess it's always going to happen. It happened last year as well. Lambs are enjoying the sunshine. It's sort of hazy sunshine. It's a bit warmer. It's a lot nicer. So it's a nice feeling when you can look around and you've got a whole field full of lambs, whereas a week ago we had hardly any. So yeah, it's nice. They're nibbles and hair lambs. Hello. Hello baby nibbles. Hello baby nibbles. We've got 3, very fast. They arrived very fast. So she's had 2 fabulous lambs. Let's hope she likes them both, because in the past she's usually taken to one and not the other. They look like lovely lambs. So even though the weather is better, I'm still bringing the triplets in just because they're going to go out in a different field anyway, and it just allows me to make sure that they're all being mothered and they're all drinking and just assess the size of them and that kind of thing. So triplets are staying in, and while the weather is finer, twins can stay out provided I think everything is okay. That's the end of this instalment of our lambing season. thank you for watching, and I'll bring you another update very soon. Until next time, bye.